Mishkafayim. Small neighborhood has more shuls than people. When Mevakshei opened up, I guess my thought was, do we need another shul? What was the purpose of this? Since you opened up, you are now the most popular shul, and people are moving to the neighborhood specifically to be in your shul. So take me back. What made you start the shul?
Once come to Mishkafayim, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West. We decided to start sort of a shul that was heavy on the base medrash component in terms of learning. Rabbi Chaim Eisenstein is the Mordas, or the rabbi of the shul, sort of to have sort of a strong rabbinic presence.
What was the main reason you needed to fundraise?
The shul started 2019, and then came COVID. And fundraising kind of was over, as you know, for a period of time, as we all just wanted to live. We actually got lucky that we did our first campaign raise sort of right before COVID. In the first raise in 2020, we only had about 10 teams or 11 teams. We didn't have a lot of people. And at the time, we thought we were just going to put down a caravan. So we just kind of did like a mini raise. This really was a perfect kind of link, be able to send it to people, have a video. We raised a sufficient amount to put down a caravan, and then COVID came, so we ended up having to rent a tent for a lot of money, and we basically blew all our money in that first raise. 21, we had finally, through all the working with the city and working with different people in the mayor's office, we had lots of different land was promised to us, and then we lost it, and then ultimately we got the piece of land that we're on today. But we wanted to build something bigger. To do that, we realized we needed to do, a bigger raise. We were able to go from 10 teams to 35 or 40 teams. And we had a video done by Dov Karp. Shout out to Dov Karp. We had, more teams, more links, being able to send it out. And for the second raise, I had a coach. Shout out to Natano Goldstein, who's, incredible media.
Who coached you?
Katzenstein. Our kickoff event was Yehuda Geber, a Jewish historian who's Mordechai's brother-in-law.
Emunah Stein was your campaign manager?
Yeah, without it, we would not have been able to fundraise. There was no way to sort of get all the information together, get the video there, get track the donations, make the teams in such a clear manner.
Why did you choose CauseMatch?
Just seen it used a lot, and it's seen a lot of other shuls that had success with it. Tom Eisenman, good shout out to Tom, he's a good friend. So we had spoken with Tom, and the initial question was, should we just, try to raise the money, just, find some different donors over the world. I was adamant that we had to go through CauseMatch because it's hard to raise that kind of money. And it sounds good. Okay, just get, 4 people to give $20,000. It sounds really great, but it's hard to do. The advantage here was with CauseMatch was able to sort of spread out and have different people take responsibility, and being able to leverage on someone like Verizon, and someone who has like a lot of students and connections all over the world. I know someone in New York who's very close to them and say, hey, send this link around to all these otother chats. So it's obviously something that you can't do, and when you're sort of just looking for big checks to magically appear. I definitely have a bunch of calls with Rami for what was put on the website. It was very beautiful to kind of come together and to come up with that mission statement.
What are some things that you're proud of that you accomplished as a shul?
It's so amazing to be able to, come together and provide a place for my kids to grow up in, and there's an active nishay, for my wife.
I think it's safe to say that people saw what you guys accomplished and did follow, and that's a good thing. You guys set the tone for people. You made it happen. Even the fundraiser, I remember saying, Mevakshei did it. Why can't we? And that's true for everybody. When you see someone else succeeding with the peer-to-peer process, why not follow? You can do it. There's nothing stopping you, especially when you have the coaching and the tool and everything else.